present context, however.
And earlier in 1580, in De la Démonomanie des Sorciers by the Frenchman Jean Baudin. Baudin was probably first to attempt to establish a system, if the term system may be applied to the Middle Ages, for classifying the contemporary perceptions of evil. In Baudin, we find one of the first definitions of the word witch. I quote, "A witch is a person who, though cognizant of the laws of God, endeavors to act through the medium of a pact with the devil." To assist them in their work, many witches kept familiars, that is to say, creatures such as cats or toads in which supernatural spirits or demons were thought to reside. For those of you, ladies and gentlemen, who wish to delve more deeply into the controversial subject of witchcraft, a great deal of relevant information may be found in the following works: Nicolas Remy's Demonolatria Libri and Compendium Maleficarum by Francesco Maria Guardi. I see you were stimulated by my little talk, Mr. Corso.
Did I snore?
It was nice of you to ask. No, not that I noticed. Shall we go? Don't you sleep nights?
Like a baby.
Strange. I'd have bet a brace of Gutenberg Bibles you spent half the night with your eyes peeled. You're one of those lean, hungry, restless types that put the wind up Julius Caesar. Men who stab their friends in the back. Not I suspect that you have many friends, do you, Mr. Corso? Your kind seldom does.
That makes two of us.
You're right, of course. Your friendships don't concern me in the least. Our relations have always been strictly commercial, and that's the way I like it. The professional and the personal should be mutually exclusive.
Listen, I came here to do some business, not shoot the breeze. If you want to expound your personal philosophies, write another book.
You don't like me, do you?
I don't have to like you. You're a client, and you pay well.
You're privileged, Mr. Corso. Very few people ever set foot in here. This is my private collection. Some bibliophiles specialize in Gothic novels, others in books of hours. All my own rare editions have the same protagonist, the devil.
May I take a look?
Yes? That's why I brought you here. Beautiful, aren't they? The soft sheen, the superb gilding. Not to mention the centuries of wisdom they contain. I know people who would kill for a collection like this. The Ars Diaboli. You'll never see as many books on the subject anywhere else in the world. They're the rarest, the choicest editions in existence. It's taken me a lifetime to assemble them. Only the supreme masterpiece was missing. Come.
The Nine Gates of the Kingdom of Shadows.
You're familiar with it?
Yes. Venice, 1666. The author and printer Aristide Torchi was burned by the Holy Inquisition, together with all his works. Only 3 copies survived.
1.
Catalog lists 3 copies surviving in private ownership. Fargus, the Kessler, and the Telfer.
It's true. You know your business, but you're mistaken nonetheless. According to my own research, only 1 is authentic.
Well, 3 are known.
That's the trouble.
Where'd you get it?
I bought it from Telfer.
Telfer?
Yes, he finally sold it to me. The day before he killed himself.
It was good timing.
Silentium est aureum.
Silence is golden.
Precisely. Ever heard of the Della Melonicum?
I've heard of it, yes. It's a myth, isn't it? A book reputed to have been written by Satan himself.
No myth. That book existed. Torquia actually acquired it. The engravings you're now admiring were adapted by Torquia from the Della Melonicum. They form a kind of satanic riddle. Correctly interpreted with the aid of the original text and sufficient inside information, they're reputed to conjure up the Prince of Darkness in person.
You don't say.
Are you a religious man, Mr. Corso? I mean, do you believe in the supernatural?
I believe in my percentage. Don't you get dizzy standing there? What is it that you want from me, Balkan?
I want you to go to Europe and investigate. The other 2 copies are in Portugal and France. I want you to find some way of comparing them with mine. Every page, every engraving, the binding, everything. I'm convinced only one is authentic. I want to know which.
That could be an expensive trip.
That's to get you started. Spend what you need.
What if I find that your copy's a forgery?
It's quite possible.
Really? It doesn't appear to be. Even the paper sounds kosher.
Even so, there's something wrong.
You mean the devil won't show up?